A local group is questioning a report by State Auditor Shad White on how money was spent on programs throughout the state and salaries for the staff. In a 3 on Your Side exclusive, the CEO of My Brother's Keeper says she was never contacted about the report and is baffled by the release of the information that could impact work the group does to improve the health and quality of life for so many in this state. In September, State Auditor Shad White released a report questioning spending by My Brother's Keeper. MBK is known for its programs that help stop the spread of HIV, AIDS, and sexually transmitted diseases, along with helping with food insecurity and health issues in Mississippi.
I've worked well with legislatures over the years. I've worked well with other nonprofits, the hospitals. I have tried to maintain a very good relationship within the community and throughout the entire state of Mississippi. So I really was confused on why this project and how we were being treated in the process.
Dr. June Gibson is CEO for MBK. She says the agency is federally audited each year and has never failed an audit.
If I had done something wrong, then yes, do what you have to do if I've done something wrong. But in this particular case, we conducted tried and true research that is published.
Gibson did tell us the report has had an impact.
I think on relationships, we've still gotten a lot of support, but I've also had some issues here and there. And so within that space, it's required me to retain counsel to make sure that people know what actually happened in this process.
We went through the auditor's report item by item with Dr. Gibson. The auditor says the Department of Health paid MBK over $250,000 to help decrease diet-related diseases among disadvantaged Mississippians. White says the nonprofit underspent on providing services and overspent paying salaries to its employees.
We have employees that we love and care about, and we want to make sure that they have livable wages so that they can take care of themselves, so that they don't have to be dependent on the government.
The second point in the report says nearly $7,000 was spent on incentive gift cards, despite the health department not having any documentation showing whether the gift cards were distributed appropriately.
And overall, 71 people went through this project. Over 2 years, 71 people. So it's worth $100 per person. I do have, it's a published study article around everything. So this was a published study that talks about all the people that went through the program. And no one's going to violate the research conduct by publishing something that isn't true.
The auditor's report also states nearly $45,000 was spent on meal subscriptions, upscale grocery store gift cards, and gym memberships without documentation showing whether these were appropriate expenditures.
The health department asked for some information, and we had given them everything. They had every receipt, every invoice.
Gibson says they were not able to give information on participants because of restrictions in the grant.
I can't give you the participants' data because this was a research project. So with informed consent, you can't violate that. You know, research misconduct can ruin your career. It can ruin the organization.
Gibson adds the work is extensive, stretches over several years, and she says many of the strategies used center around efficiency and reducing waste.
You're not getting any money from the health department without proof.
Gibson says she respects the state auditor's work, but emphasizes this could have been avoided if she had been given an opportunity to counter the claims in his report.
I have tangible proof of what we've been able to do.
3 on Your Side received this response from State Auditor Shad White, and he says, in part, we conduct an audit like this by obtaining documents from and communicating with the Department of Health, not the nonprofit. He also added he will never apologize for identifying wasted taxpayer funds. You can see his full statement with this story at WLBT.com.